Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about a really easy way you could play through The Last Time by Taylor Swift. And we're going to end up capoing this on 2nd fret to kind of match the recording, but we're going to start off walking through some of the form and root position. And we're going to start out with kind of a blocking idea around an F major chord. If you know the bar F major, we'll talk about an easy way to play this too. But you do your first finger across the entire 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now, a good substitute for that, though, is something called F major 7, where you do your first finger on the B string 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the F major 7, we go into a G major chord. Okay, G major. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and 3rd finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we're going to be going to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to be going to a C major chord. All you really have to do is kind of take your 3rd finger from the G string 2nd fret and then go to the A string 3rd fret. So now I got first finger on the B string, 2nd finger on the D string 2nd, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd. And that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And you may want to work that first verse just like that, with just kind of that down on the F, down on the G, down on the A minor, down on the C. But then you'll start to hear this cool little push on the C chord to an E minor chord. When you play E minor, first finger goes to the A string 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. So when you kind of get into the verse, you may want to kind of work that way too. It's kind of F, G, A minor, C, E minor to lead back to F, G, A minor, and then C, E minor. Now, one way to kind of work that through the verse, especially when the rhythm starts picking up, and there's some places where you really want to kind of do this anyway, is to kind of do kind of an 8 down idea on each chord. And you could even kind of use some right hand muting too, kind of taking the flat of the right hand, kind of this part, and kind of laying it down on top of the saddle to kind of get a little bit of a sneaky sound. And if you wanted to on that C, the last 2 downs, you could kind of work on that E minor. So you'd have F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, G, A minor, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E minor, when the rhythm kind of picks up on that part. Now, so another thing that I like to add is a strum pattern. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the F and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through the verse. We'd have F, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. Or if you want to get in that push, you could kind of wear that last down up on the E minor. You'd have F, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, E minor. And it will basically be repeating that until we get to our pre-chorus. Our pre-chorus starts just like the verse, 2 times, but then we go to kind of a big build-up on the G major, and we want to use that 8 down idea, and then kind of a big build-up on the F to lead us into our chorus. And our chorus just kind of mixes up a few of the things that we were talking about. So if we try our chorus with our strum pattern, you'd have C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, F, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll basically be repeating repeating those parts through the song. Now the weird part is to play along with Taylor Swift, and instead of starting on an F major chord, she's actually starting on a G major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 2nd fret, then now your F is really a G major chord. Your G major chord is really an A major chord. Your A minor is really a B minor chord. And your C major is really a D major chord. But to take it from the very, very beginning, actually, you could kind of work that intro part, which is kind of the downs. That G, A minor, C, and then we go into our first verse. And you may want to just think about working just the downs through that too. G, A minor, C, or if you want to get that E minor hit in, E minor, or you can do the downs through that part and kind of work the A downs on each one if you want more rhythm for your voice. A minor, C, E minor, and then from there, then we'd be kind of going into our pre-chorus part. And on our pre-chorus, actually, what we kind of do that same verse progression. And on the first one, it does sound like just downs, but if we wanted to just practice the strum pattern, we could try that with down, down, up, down, up. And you'd have that with down, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, F, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, C, down, then we got the big build up on the G major, big build up on the F to lead us into our chorus part. So we try our chorus with our strum pattern. We'd have the C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, A minor, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, and then from there, we'll be going into our next verse. Now, something else that I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, down, up, you could throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the F major 7, you'd have the D for the bass. Down, up, down, up. On the bar F, you'd have the low E for your bass. Bass, down, up, down, up. On the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And if we were going to use it on the E minor, you'd have the low E string for the bass on that part. So we tried our next verse with a bass down, up, down, up. We have F with the bass, down, up, down, G with low E bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, F, down, up, G with low E bass, A minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, E minor, and then from there, we'll be going into our next pre-chorus. Kept that idea going. We'd have the F, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, C, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, C, down, then we got our big G build up, and then our F build up, so we kind of mix those up. And then if we tried our chorus with our bass down, up, down, up, we'd have C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, and then from there, then we go into our third verse, but the form is really like the pre-chorus. So you have the F, G, and what you may want to do is kind of take a little bit of all these ideas that we're talking about and kind of try and mix them up into how you want to cover the song. So it might be kind of a cool thing too if you know other licks around the chords to kind of throw those in too. So it's a little weird at the end of that verse, we end up with our G build up and our F build up just like the pre-chorus. And then we go into our last chorus. So we have our C, wanted to dance at the end of that part. A minor, G, F, C, A minor, and then at the end we got a big F. And for myself, I think I'd really want to play a big C major at the very end, maybe clap. But that's the basics of how you could play through The Last Time by Taylor Swift. So good luck.